So Khalif Kairo has finally responded to the explosive interview that Clement, his former business partner at Imports by Kairo, claimed while on Eco podcast. While doing Econini podcast, Clement had some really bold accusations that he held towards Khalif Kairo and why their company fell, and their sole relationship, and also why Khalif Kairo has the woes that he was going through at that time. If you are new, you here, I've already done the video of Khalif Kairo explaining his situation. I've also done a summary of what Clement claimed while on Econini podcast, so go check them out. But also I'm going to give you a quick updates and summary. So Clement and Khalif Kairo met back when Khalif Kairo had just finished high school, and they both agreed to start a car yard, and they both agreed to start selling cars, and they will be selling it, and the company will be named Imports by Kairo. They had another business partner called Ibra. So on Econini podcast, Clement claimed that only him and Ibra contributed money. Khalif Kairo was supposed to be doing the marketing, and sales and marketing. So on Econini podcast, Clement claimed that Khalif Kairo tried hijacking, the business. Even when they would go on to occasions, Khalif Kairo will be addressed as the owner. He said he did not care much, but it used to pinch him because basically it was only him and Ibra that contributed money towards the starting of this business, and Khalif Kairo was only supposed to be the sales and marketing guy, mtu wa mkono. On Econini podcast, Clem explained how, he basically took Khalif Kairo as a brother, and by the way he was explaining it, you could see netizens felt as if Khalif Kairo backstabbed Clement, because at a certain point, Khalif Kairo was accused of texting Clement's wife, about what Clement was doing, some of his shady deals, and breaking the brother's code. This and considering that netizens for a while now had only heard about Khalif Kairo's, they only knew of Khalif Kairo's sides of the story, it really took netizens by shock, hearing this other part that Clement was holding in. He had not commented or talked about it. It was his first time talking about the situation and what happened between him and Khalif Kairo, and what was happening with Khalif Kairo in Kai and Kairo, the car company that he had. Khalif Kairo has been accused of defrauding customers, not delivering, when he was accused of taking money and not delivering, and some of the cars would even be imported and brought to Mombasa, but they were just staying there at the port without clearance, yet he had been fully paid. Clement said that this was exactly what Kairo was doing back in Imports by Kairo, and it was the leading factor that contributed greatly to the fall of Imports by Kairo. And Khalif calling Clement's clients, talking to them, telling them that the business is going under, even the idea that Khalif started the Jetman Global. Clement claimed that he and Khalif had brainstormed a while back and they wanted to start that, that business. But Khalif, after backstabbing him, coming out saying that Clement had defrauded him, he went, he completely tarnished Clement's career in the car industry. So Clement came out, he cleaned his name. Even I could see he was active on, Twitter. He even started Imports by Clement, and it was doing quite well. So netizen had both sides, but now due to the explosive accusation that Clement, accused Kairo on Econini, Khalif Kairo came out and defended himself. He came out with receipts. He also explained why he had texted Clement's wife, That's a very, very low bar on Brother Scott. But if you hear his explanation, he claimed that Clement wanted to steal his star. Okay, another thing is the church factor. Clement said that Khalif is very, very religious. So Khalif on the podcast, he said that Clement wanted to steal his star. He slept with his baby mama. He slept with his side chick. He was tarnishing his name just for nothing. If you listen to the podcast, it's really, really, really deep, and it's basically Kairo defending himself from what Clement had accused him of earlier on Ikonini podcast. Khalif also claimed that Clement defrauded his other partner, Ibra, the one that Clement claimed left the industry after noticing the weird behaviors of Khalif Kairo. Yeah, that one, Ibra, the one they contributed money with Clement to start the imports by Kairo. They were the main shareholders. Kairo was just the market guy. Yeah, Khalif claimed that Clement defrauded him. And he also said due to how bitter he was after Clement had slept with his baby mama and his side chick, that's why he texted his wife. He was in the moment, in his feeling at the moment. And I really wonder which side we can take, because now it seems that this one is harboring this accusation at this one retaliates with this accusation. It's a roller coaster of emotions. If you're really invested in it, you can continue following the story, because I don't know if Clement will respond to the accusation hurled at him by Kairo. I don't know, but if he does, we are here at Joan Wangui Network to break it down for you and explain it for you as they come. Basically, the interview was 4 hours of Kairo trying to explain himself and, to try and prove that what Clement said on Ikonini podcast was baseless, the allegation that Clement said. He even started by saying that they are not on the same intellectual level with Clement. And looking at the comments, it seems as if netizens agree that Clement is far, far way above Kairo, because by the way Kairo was speaking, he really needs to work on himself. Anyway, I'm not taking any sides here. I'm just here to give you the stories as they unfold. Do tell me what you think about this, and tell me what you want me to talk about next. The podcast is on every other day with Eric. That's the name of the podcast. Okay, until next time, bye.